Hi everybody, and I'd really like to wish you happy new year and hope you had a lovely Christmas. I would actually like to thank everyone who has subscribed and followed and sent lovely feedback in the few months that we've been doing this, and it really makes such a difference. We're growing slowly but nicely, and I hope that everything we bring to you, you get some kind of upliftment from, or comfort from, or empowerment, whatever it is. So thank you for everything you are doing by supporting this channel. Now we have been, well, left with the month of December and launched into the new month of January, and of course it's exciting. Now at the end of December we had the solar eclipse in Capricorn. And this has kind of left us with what I feel is a springboard into the new year. And we're thinking about making New Year's resolutions, or how can we alter our situation around us emotionally or spiritually. I think it's given a good flavour and a good energy to help us to reflect on what needs changing, because it's brought in the opportunity to evaluate everything in our material world. What does that mean? That means that maybe we're not going to go for the bigger, faster, gas guzzling car that we really thought we'd like, but maybe drive something a little bit more economical. We are living in a time where now we have to be quite responsible for how we are with the environment. Kind of takes me back to thinking, as I'm talking to you, about the Native American Indians who lived on the reservations and the plains and only used what they needed to, survive and to grow and to live on the land. For us, it would mean something completely different. It might be that maybe we're going to walk to work instead of using the car. Maybe we are going to not sort of get involved in the high-end stuff and be more observant about what we're using, where it comes from, how it arrived at what it is, that kind of thing. So that gives us the chance to evaluate what we're doing in our lives on a daily basis. And it also brings in practical planning, especially with and combining it with our spiritual and moral ethics. So again, it's like how we move forward. What is it we're going to move forward into? Is it responsible to the planet? Is it responsible, and is it taking into consideration the way we help other people along the way? And I think we'll see a lot more of that this year. It's also about making the best of our situation. We would all like to change our situations. We would all like to be, I suppose, in a more comfortable situation. But where do we draw the line where enough is enough? Do we have plenty? Can we help somebody else? And also, it's giving us the chance to look at our past mistakes. What did we do wrong? Or what would we change if we had the opportunity arrive again? And so there's a lot of change there. And if we bring it back to ourselves, if we're looking for relationships, what mistakes did we make in a relationship, or what mistakes do we keep making? This is the time to evaluate that. Might be about work. Maybe you've made the same mistake about working for somebody you don't want to work for, and you find yourself in the same situation. Usually that's a sign that we need to change something, and change is something that we fear. But you know what? It takes us out of our comfort zone, and when we get through it, we actually feel so much better for it. So using that as a springboard, opportunities to evaluate everything in the material world, keeping it real and in perspective, making the best of your situation and being humbled and have gratitude in that, and looking at our past mistakes in order to look at how we can better improve ourselves, because all of this spiritual growing and learning is how we can make and feel better, and how we interact with other people on the planet. So anyway, that's the springboard it's given us, but we're going to look at you individually now through the star signs with the tarot cards. I've got a new deck of cards, and I'm really looking forward to having a look at what's in store for you in this month of January 2020. It's exciting, a new decade. So let's go for it. Gemini 2020, a new decade. Wow. So let's have a look and see what's coming in for you for this month, January. Let's pull an angel card for you. And we shall put some cards out for you as well. Let's have a look and see what's coming in. Nice. And I have a new set of cards. Oh, how lovely. Right, okay, wow. Gemini, the angels of listening are with you. They're encouraging you to listen to things that are going on around you. Now, I know sometimes you Geminis can have a lot of chatter in your head and, do I go this way, do I go that way? But it is saying listen to all the information that's around you, because you are being guided by the angels this month. They want you to listen to what people are saying. Maybe it resonates with you, and there's messages in there. So the angels want you to listen carefully, maybe not speak as much, and more concentrate on the listening. Listening is an art, and you know, people can chat, and while they're chatting all the time, they're not listening. They're concentrating on what they're saying, on the point they want to get across. But this is now the time to listen. Listen to other people and what's going on around you. You will get a better feel for where things are heading. Now, interesting, you have your sign card out here. This is the Queen of Air, which is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but of course it rules you too. And this is saying, okay, you may have to be quite direct and quite truthful to someone here, but not offensive or not aggressive. This is putting your point across plainly and squarely and fairly. And we did have the listening card, so you have got your facts right. And you are right, Gemini. You are right about what you're saying here. You're cutting through the waffle and you're getting to the point of situations firmly. Now, we also have here good news around any finances, anything linked to money. Good news, you may be waiting to come in for financial reasons, but it's good because we've got the Page of Coins. And this is also about learning. It could also be that you are waiting for some news regarding courses or extra learning, extra education, anything like that. But it's being practical too. So there's a practicality with this that runs through this. So being practical about what you're doing, but it's very good for learning. Then we have the King of Cups. And this is all about mediation. You may be talking to people, gathering your information. You may be in consultation with somebody, especially if it's around work, consulting people around you, getting a better all-round view of something. And it's also about a romantic, could be if you're single, someone new coming in who is very sensitive, kind and caring, and willing to listen. Interesting. That's twice that we've had it on. This gentleman is listening to you, so we have to listen to them. And so this is something, it could be somebody who's under a consultant and having to get checks, but that consultancy feel, also mediation, feel very, very strong this month. We then have expansion and growth for you. So by listening and by sorting things out, maybe having to speak to people that you have to explain how you're feeling or what is going on, but it's bringing you expansion and growth. And if some of you are thinking of having a holiday or booking a holiday, it is the time to look towards that. There is a holiday here, overseas. So very nice indeed. And I think you'll find yourself with some new friends this month too, because this is things moving pretty swiftly, and new people around you, socially, work, any arena that you find yourself in, new people being introduced to you. But there is a swiftness to this month, and it will go quite quickly. I know people say January drags. I don't feel it will drag for you, Gemini. I feel it will go really quick, and there'll be a lot going on, and there's expansion and growth in here. So it all looks really, really good. Now, let's show you one of my new cards. And you know what? We paint the picture, don't we, of what we want for the future. And this card says it is the perfect setting. So I feel your ideas, your aims, your goals, this month is the perfect setting to get those things done, because you've got all the good news around you need here. There's nothing actually here to stop you or get in the way of what you want. Nothing. How good is that? How perfect is that? And, you know, as a divine soul, it feels as if you may have had, you know, a little bit of a rough ride last year, but this is saying you're setting the scene. Everything is going to be perfect, and it will all happen the way you want it to. So I love this card. So it's all looking very, very good for you in January, Gemini. So go out, embrace it, have fun, and go for what you want, because it's all there for you, okay? Please, if you've enjoyed the reading, then please like, share and subscribe. If you click on the button below, all my information is there for how you get a personal reading, to any courses or anything like that I'm doing. Any information for your spiritual guidance is there. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great January.